Indian Navy is on high alert in anticipation of a possible terror strike through 7,514-kilometer coastline in the wake of Parliament stripping Jammu and Kashmir of its special status and splitting the state into two union territories. Senior officials who didn't want to be named said, "We are on the state of heightened alert on eastern and western seaboards," the official said. In addition, the surveillance through radars along the coast and assets have been positioned at critical points to keep a watch, the officer said. Indian intelligence has reported movement of terrorists like Rauf Azhar, brother of terror group Jaish-e-Mohammed Mazdoor Asar to Pakistan-occupied Kashmir in recent days. Rauf Azhar, shifting closer to the border between the two neighbors, ties it with reports emanating from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir about a large number of Jaish recruiters shifting from its camp into Punjab towards the border. The agencies have also warned about a possible terror attack in the hinterland outside of Jammu and Kashmir. In the meanwhile, India's foreign ministry said Pakistan should accept reality and stop meddling in India's internal affairs.
Certain precautionary measures have been taken by the concerned authorities to maintain law and order. Prime Minister in his address yesterday mentioned that the situation will gradually return to normal and inconvenience expressed by people in Jammu and Kashmir is very temporary in nature. We already see a sense of calm and normalcy. All newspapers are being published without any disruption. There has been no incident of violence. Food supply have not been affected. Hospitals are operating normally. And as and when we get some update, I think I shall keep all of you posted. At what level it was taken up with the US, I think somebody asked. You see, since the steps were announced, we have reached out to all the countries. And as I said, that we have explained our position. You are aware that the senior officials of the government of India here in Delhi, they reached out to the ambassadors and envoys and explained our position. The same was done by our envoys and ambassadors and high commissioners in different capitals of the world. And there have been certain, contacts being made at the level of external affairs minister as well. It may not be appropriate to kind of get into specifics as to which all calls were made by whom, but I think it is important to understand that we did reach out to all the countries and all the multilateral organizations in this regard. On the statement by Taliban, I think the reaction is the same. I would not like to react to individual statements, but it is clear it is clear that what they tried to kind of project, that there is a linkage between what has happened here and something which is completely unrelated. I think this is not something which has worked. I think that is very evident. It is time for Pakistan, frankly, to accept the reality and stop interfering in internal affairs of other countries. On the review of bilateral arrangements, Reza, you see, it is difficult. As I mentioned, that since the steps being announced are unilateral, we don't know. We don't know. We do hope that Pakistan reconsiders the decision. We do hope that they kind of address the core issues, the main issues. But I am unable to kind of speculate or confirm what all would be covered as part of review of bilateral arrangements. We can only urge them to reconsider those steps which they have announced.
On Friday, the Pakistan government said that it will suspend the Thar Express, its last remaining train link with India. A day after it spots the Samjhota Express connecting Indian national capital Delhi with the Pakistani capital of Lahore.
आप अभी आए हैं, जिस तरीके की कल खबर आई कि पहले रोका गया एक बार, तब क्या चिंताएं बढ़ी थी आप लोगों को?
जी बिल्कुल बढ़ गई थी। हम लोग परेशान हो गए थे कि बॉर्डर बंद हो जाएगा तो क्या होगा, तो लेकिन खैर अभी तक कुछ इतना हुआ नहीं।
फिर यहाँ से ड्राइवर भेजा गया, इंजन भेजा गया।
जी
आप लोग परिवार से मिल पा रहे हैं, खुश हैं आप?
जी मिल पा रहे हैं।
जी, तो आप भारत में ही रहती हैं?
नहीं, मैं पाकिस्तान से हूँ।
अच्छा, आप अपने रिश्तेदारों के पास आए?
जी
तो अब आप खुश हैं यहाँ पर?
जी, आके खुश हूँ।
कल हम डर गए थे 2-3 बजे के टाइम, जब ऐसी घटना एकदम अचानक हमने देखी, टीवी पर सुनी, तो हम बहुत डर गए थे। हमने काफ़ी कांटेक्ट किया घर वालों से, लेकिन कोई कांटेक्ट नहीं हो पा रहा था हमारा, इसलिए हम काफ़ी डर गए थे। जब वो लोग अटारी आए 5 बजे के करीब, 5-6 बजे के करीब, तब जाके हमको थोड़ा सुकून चैन मिला।
Also on Friday, China said that both Pakistan and India to resolve the disputes to dialogue and negotiation as Pakistan Foreign Minister arrived in Beijing seek China's support after New Delhi revoked Article number 370 and 35A in Jammu and Kashmir. Officials also point to Pakistan Army Chef Qamar Javed Bajwa's statement reacting to India scrapping Kashmir's special status. In 2018, 10 Pakistani-based terrorists has slipped into Mumbai, killing 163 people, including foreigners, and injured 300 people in terror attacks that targeted hotels, railway stations, and even a hospital. Separately, the Navy has also asked the government to immediately fit the fit or foe tracking system on fishing boats that are smaller than 20 meters. India has 2.5 lakh such fishing boats. Bureau Report, Konark Live.